Hi my loves, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to talk all about how to embrace spring to the fullest. So why I wanted to make this video is because for the first time I feel in my entire life, spring feels like honestly my favorite season, and I think I overlooked this season because of allergies and it's just like in the middle between hot, cold, but I truly now see the beauty in spring and I feel y'all should too. So to begin, I want to talk about how to embrace spring's colors, energy. So lately I've been working on wearing more pastels, floral prints. If you can see, I feel this is a pretty spring outfit, and just really like incorporating more soft colors into your wardrobe, as well as like even makeup, because I've been like experimenting with makeup colors, and depending on like my outfit or my mood, I'll do like a colorful winged eyeliner. And like usually I do more hairstyles, but if I'm being honest, like I'm waiting for my hair to grow out a little bit, guys, because I cut my hair at home and I wasn't the most happiest about the cut, and I'm just kind of waiting for it to grow out, but it looks really good today. So yeah, and also my nails are not done right now. Clearly I'm waiting because I do gel nails at home, and sometimes the gel doesn't peel off fully, and so I'm waiting for like to get it off so that I could do like a cute pastel nails look. What else? Pastels. Well, we'll talk about this more so after I talk about like the beauty of spring. Spring is a new beginning, okay? So this is the time where you need to plant the seeds of what kind of manifestations you want to bring into your life. And this year I feel is a very strong, powerful year of just manifesting your dreams. And the reason I say that is, as a tarot reader, the major arcana card for this year is actually the Strength card, because this year, numerologically calculated, is the number 8, which is the Strength card. And I'll probably not show y'all right now, but last year was the Chariot, which is all about moving forward, and this year is all about channeling your inner strength. And maybe I'll try to find the card while I'm talking, because here, let me find it in this tarot deck, because I want to really show y'all the magic of that card, because it's not just like the strength that you would think, such as force. It's more of a gentle strength, which I find very powerful, and it's actually my birth tarot card too, so I find that very what is it, relevant. This is the Strength card. So as you can see, she is taming this lion. She has this infinity symbol above her head, and her white dress symbolizes purity, and her being able to like pet this lion without it attacking her shows that the lion understands her pure energy. But just because she seems like pure and gentle does not mean that she isn't strong. She has infinite power with that infinity symbol above her head. And actually, yeah, we have the Magician with the infinity symbol, which you may all know represents infinite, okay? Eternal. So I think this is a very like wonderful card for this this year, and I think we should all like reference it whenever we're going through hard times. Know that you should be able to channel that inner fiery, strong nature within you to just keep proceeding onward. And what I want to move into is spring again. I've been going outside way more often than ever before, and I really feel it is this new season, okay? And before, like I said, I didn't really appreciate the beauty of spring. Like, I love flowers, I love nature, but it was never like, oh my gosh, it's spring. Like, I can't wait to like do all spring festivities and whatnot. But lately, like, I've been indulging in some hobbies such as scrapbooking. And so, like, every month I scrapbook like the month and what activities I want to do, and like writing down things I have that's coming up that month and the magic of that month. So, for example, like March is all about luck, beginnings, fertility, abundance, and for April, it's kind of the same because, you know, spring, I guess, is like the same theme. But something I found interesting is I didn't know that Earth Day was in April. Like, while doing this makes me learn more about like the holidays and dates and stuff, and like what's coming up and what I can look forward to. And when I was journaling about it, I realized like we as humans do not appreciate the beauty of nature as much as I feel we should. And I'm sure a lot of people out there do. Like, I'm probably like new to the club, but like I tried my best to be as eco-friendly as I can. My mom's a very environmentally friendly gal. She like doesn't like buy disposable things such as Ziploc bags or plastic straws. So like, yeah, I know this is consumerism right here in a bottle, but this is just like one step of being eco-friendly. I'm not talking about the people who have like thousands of these in their pantry, okay? I'm talking about people who just invest in a quality water bottle so that they don't have to purchase plastic water bottles that you just toss after just one use, right? And for me, like, I want to start using like eco-friendly tote bags when I go to the grocery store, but one thing about me is every time I get a plastic bag from the grocery store, I reuse it. As y'all can see, hold on. This is what I use as a trash can right there. My mom bought me like this plastic bag hanger, so every time I get a plastic bag, I reuse it, and I feel it's like needed for me because that's the only way that's like my only form of garbage disposal. We don't have like a trash can or anything. We use plastic bags. So I feel like trying to get the most out of things is like a very good way of, you know, being sustainable and eco-friendly. And I feel like spring is all about appreciating the nature around us, because when we take care of nature, nature takes care of us. Another way to really appreciate this season is by really trying out new activities, okay? Like going out more, appreciating the weather, and taking advantage of it. Like, this is the perfect time to go on a bike ride, go on walks, start working out again, just getting more sunlight and vitamin D before it gets way too hot and you're like this is kind of agonizing. But yeah, like I have been compelled to go out more often, like wanting to go to the park and wanting to do like outdoor activities. Like earlier today after my workout, I found like a dandelion, or what is it called when like the dandelion, is it before or after it's a flower? I'm gonna search that up, y'all can let me know in the comments. But you know when it has like the seeds and it's like white all around. But anyways, I plucked one of them. I said everything I'm thankful for, and I did a little prayer, and I also asked God to provide me like more clarity and direction. And you know, maybe I shouldn't be sharing my wish, but you know what, like, you can't take what's already mine. And I just feel like I've been so uplifted because of spring. I feel a renewal of spirit. I feel like in the beginning of March, though, I was low-key like very blue. I'm gonna say very blue. And there was a beauty to it, though. There was a beauty to it. It was like the equivalent of rainy days. Like, I love rainy days, but you know, scientifically, rainy days every day isn't the most like, I guess, happy thing to experience, which, you know, I don't know, because I haven't lived anywhere where it rains all the time, so it is like truly something I appreciate when it happens. And so I appreciated the little blue energy that I was in for a while. But I feel like now, nearing the end of March and coming into April, I feel a very like purified and renewed sense of energy and vitality to like go outside, have more ideas and creativity. Like, I think like scrapbooking is my main hobby right now, and I really feel like to really enjoy spring, y'all should take up some sort of creative hobby or energizing hobby, such as like bike rides, like I mentioned, or just like being more social. I would say too could be good, like calling up a friend, going out on a coffee date, going on study dates and stuff. I feel like now that there's more color outside, it also is good to kind of like reflect it as human beings, you know, because fall is one of my favorite, and there's only 4 seasons, but fall is actually like my all-time favorite season. I don't know about right now, but the beauty of fall is that everything is pretty gloomy. It's getting chilly. You know, I love Halloween, I'm gonna be honest, and pumpkin spice, everything nice. But also, like, the downside of fall is that like everything dies, it starts withering away. But without that, there cannot be, it's almost like it's saying like, without darkness there can be no light. But now that we've gone through this phase of like leaves withering away, it's like a new cycle, a new season, of course, and now we should transition with the seasons. And this is not to like have any scare tactics on y'all. Like, if y'all are comfortable being in your bed for a little bit, like, do your thing. But I feel like when we follow our spirit, our soul, our higher self, that might be pushing us out of our comfort zone. Like, I do enjoy sitting at my desk and like doing things inside a lot, but I've been trying to be more like spontaneous and go with the flow, and I feel like once I've done that, it's led me outside. Another beautiful thing about spring is that it is a season of renewal, like I mentioned, and so therefore your environment should reflect that as well. And not just the nature of our environment, or not just outside, within your room, okay, within your home. And you know me, like, I am a clutter freak, but in spring I've found more ways to declutter and get rid of things that I no longer need, and allow for more space to open up for things to come in, because things all are energetic. So even just this like tarot deck is it takes up space, right? So me freeing up space is allowing for more energy to come in. And there is this one card that I got today, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but Feng Shui is a very important sacred practice that is used to like organize things in a certain manner. And like I feel like it goes in more detail than that, like organization, freeing up space, placing things in certain areas, like placing certain items in certain areas, colors and everything that really like creates a more sacred space for you, and just enhances more like attraction of manifestation and abundance into your home. And I feel like that's a very important practice to like research, which I am in the process of doing. And lately, like, I've been living more simply and not really trying to really like indulge in fast fashion at all. I don't really go out to shop at all. I've been very like minimalistic when it comes to things. I don't buy things until they're all fully used, which is like really a big milestone for me, if I'm being honest. And I feel like spring really is a time for purification of spirit, renewal. So you really have to free up the space, declutter, get rid of things, and take out all that energy, okay? Because we have to set this intention of only bringing in positive energy, and with no space, there can be nothing that can come in. I also think this is a time of establishing new routines, and breaking old habits. So how I feel like you can do that, like by changing like one tiny thing, is by waking up a little bit earlier or not going on your phone immediately when you wake up. I actually don't do that, thankfully. But I've been starting to make my bed a little bit, like not really making it, but have been establishing that into my routine, because I feel that like really establishes a sense of discipline and consistency in my life, which I feel is really, really important for all of us, because we need some sort of structure as human beings, okay? It's true, we need a schedule, or we're just kind of scatterbrained, okay? And as someone who has ADHD, like, I hate to admit it, but yeah, I do need structure, discipline, and it's hard to really break out of certain routines and cycles because like our body is so used to it. But like once you step out of that comfort zone, that's like the hardest part already done, and you're gonna recognize how like trying out new things doesn't hurt, and if anything, it like makes you feel more alive and empowered to try out even more things. So stepping out of your comfort zone, I also feel like that goes back to like my point of trying out like new styles, like new colors. So for spring, like pastels, like golds, red for April, could really make you feel very energized and in the flow with the season, as well as like really bring out your vitality and energy. And for me, like what I'm trying to work on is to add more statement pieces to my outfits, because I love to like really try out new styles and stuff, but sometimes, like I said, I get lazy and I don't really plan the night before, which is something I want to incorporate into my daily routine, like picking out my outfits the night before, so I feel like all fresh, all ready. I can have more like leisure time to like prep, sip on some tea, whatever. So that, and just really stepping out of your comfort zone, planting these seeds so that we can establish routine going into like summer and the rest of the year. So I feel that is pretty much everything that I wanted to share, but I truly wanted to emphasize on like the beauty of spring, which is like nature and things coming back to life. So I would say like think of yourself as I would say just like embody seasons. And I think that's what I learned this coming spring, or now spring, that like we can embody these seasons, and it brings us more like abundance and alignment with the world and the nature around us. We can see the beauty in each season. So think of yourself as spring, okay? Think of yourself as a sprouting, beautiful, cute little plant, and exercise eco-friendly things, be more nourishing to your body, drink water. That's all I really wanted to share, but happy spring, everyone. Bye.